What's up, everyone? Aaron Negler here with Cheesehead TV. We're looking at the top 3 offseason needs for the Green Bay Packers. As of today, it's Friday, February 7th. Things will change as we approach and get to free agency and lead up to the draft, etc. But right now, as of today, before we know who they re-sign and let go, etc., we're talking number 3, tight end. I know there are issues along both lines that probably augment, but I suspect either Bulaga is back, Veldier is back, or they kick out somebody to right tackle who's already on the squad. I do not doubt they will add along the offensive line this offseason, but at tight end, that's a position that needs a complete redo/overhaul. I think Jay Sternberger will undoubtedly be the starter, but there's a lot going on behind him, or a lot of nothing. I do think Big Dog is back for one more year, but you can't count on him long term, especially when it comes to generating explosive plays in the passing game, and that's where they really lacked. Jimmy Graham is on his last legs. They need to find playmakers. And that brings us to number 2 on this list, which is wide receiver. Obviously, a lot made about this all throughout the season. You guys like to come at me because I said they didn't need to trade for a wide receiver, and I don't think they did. They became, NFC North champs. They got to the NFC Championship game, and they got basically one game less along than the San Francisco 49ers, who did trade for a wide receiver. There was just, the value wasn't there. Now, maybe they look at Robbie Anderson, who they did try to trade for during the season. But there's no doubt, whether it's the draft, whether it's free agency, they have to add offensive weapons for the quarterback and for the offense in general. Got to generate some more explosive plays because they certainly were not a regular occurrence in 2019. And then you get to number 1, it's inside linebacker. And I really don't think it's close. I think there are lots of things and ways to work for Gutekunst and a number of other positions, including the 2 we've just talked about. But at number 1, far and away, it's inside linebacker. You saw them get exposed in the NFC Championship game. The middle of the defense has been a weak spot for years, not just under Mike Pettin. They certainly got something out of Blake Martinez. He vastly outplayed his draft position, but they need an athlete in the middle. They need more than one. Counting on Oren Burks, that is not the way to go. Bolton, etc. Even Ty Summers, I don't see it happening with any of those guys. They have got to join the 21st century and get maybe not even a stud, but at least an athlete on the inside who can go sideline to sideline, turn his hips and cover, but most importantly, diagnose and explode on the ball carrier. Let me know in the comments below, what are your top 3 offseason needs for the Packers? And we'll talk to you guys soon here on Cheesehead TV.